It was two ideas that influenced this speech. The first idea was I am watching every year thousands of designers leaving the universities all over the world, and I'm wondering, what are they doing? Where do they find a job? So many things don't exist, so many things to be designed. So I was thinking about what we can offer the world. So I think the first examples show we can offer the world much more than just simple design, than just simple styling. We can offer them a mindset, and we can offer them a lot of ideas. And if they don't have we don't find the company, we can do our own company. But one of the learnings is that you have to have two things in mind. You need a mentor, which is suggesting you and helping you with establishing your company, and you have to have a clear idea how you distribute your idea or your product. Because the idea is 10%, then is the execution of the idea, but the selling is minimum 50%. And the third aspect that influenced this speech was I was looking back the last 25 years to our work. And I found out that some things have changed, but some things are even the same. So we have done an infinity model. 20 years ago, we did do this. And when we think about design thinking, or if we listen to the idea of design thinking, we have a little bit the feeling that it is like old wine in new tubes. Because also 20 or 25 years ago, this iterative process, which is inherent of design thinking, has determined our work. We found out that the process is always running like this, and we sketched it for our clients. Before, we don't have done screening. It could also have been done by the client, and also worked on the positioning. We can't do the design, because especially with the logo type, it is the tiniest form of the core values of a company. And most of the time this process is done with a smaller team. But after doing the first layouts, developing the logo, you have to present it to the company, to a wider group of people in the company. And this is this iterative step during this cycle. This is the moment where people tell you, this is not possible because, and that is not possible, and why should we change that? Because everything is running quite well, why will you change it? And you have very carefully to think about it, what matters and what does not matter. But after this step, you can define the design guidelines and we call it perform it, to adapt or create all the material and all the different areas with this spirit of the design you have first described. You create the different media, and after 1 or 3 years, it depends on the size of the company. If it's a small company, it takes 1 year. If it's a bigger company, it takes more or less 3 years. a new company has developed, at least for the outside view. And at this moment, after 3 years, you have to check again, you have to do a screening again, because the outside, the world around the company has changed, and you have to have a look, you have to look if it, you have again adapt some things. So after looking back, we found out that 90%, in 90%, corporate design development is not the end of an aligning process, because normally we were the last thing that people are thinking about. And now we also need a logo. We were called at the end, in the last minute, they think about that they also need a logo and a stationery. Yes, but it is not the end. Corporate design is not the end of the process, is the beginning. Because if we can only do a good job if the leader of a company has defined a strategy and has worked out a precise positioning. In the other way, so if this runs different, we have, and he doesn't do this, we have to start again, or we have to start before we are working. We have to start with the screening, we have to start with the positioning, and then we can do the logo. Thank you very much. Tschüss.